are the key things to think about while hitting long irons? Well, first of all, the shaft is longer, there is less loft. Speed is key, but here at How Did I Do Golf Academy, we're going to break it down, all for free, all for you. Let's get you hitting those irons better. The first thing to look at is setup. You want the ball position to be slightly forward of middle. Okay, so slightly forward of middle, and the way I want you to present yourself over the golf ball is similar to what you're thinking about with driver, as in how you feel. You've got to stand there with some purpose. You want your stance slightly wider than what you would have with your 7 irons and your pitching wedges, that ball a little bit further forward. And I want you to feel strong and like you're going to swing quick, because the speed is what's going to get the ball in the air, which is why most men, most tall men, are really good at hitting irons, and women or people that are short like me are great at hitting hybrids because we don't have the swing speed. So you have to build yourself up to think, I'm going to generate a little bit more swing speed, I'm going to swing with a little bit more purpose at the ball in order to get this into the air. So I'm going to stand at the ball with more purpose, ball position slightly further forward, and I'm going to be aiming parallel to targets. Okay, let's get this aiming okay. So club at the target, feet parallel to the target. Now the club head will look slightly smaller, obviously smaller than a hybrid. We've got to try and keep control of this club head. So in the swing, I always want you to feel like we're in control of the head, which is why we need to just make sure the grip is secure in our hands. No twisting around. So as we're swinging it, feel it in the grip, really do feel it in the grip. And in order to generate some speed, we're going to feel at the top of the swing, there's a nice smooth transition. The transition is great, and what I want you to try is to rip the grip off this shaft. So as you get to the top, we're going to rip the grip down towards the ball off the shaft. That's going to be your feeling to generate some speed. It's that change of direction. So as the club is going up, we're going to change direction as a whole body and a momentum to go down and left. So the feeling is rip this grip off the shaft that way. That change of direction will pick up some speed. And then that speed needs to be maintained at the ball. We're not hitting the ball, we're swinging through the ball. Okay, there's no stopping. What you can imagine down through the ball is that this is where our club is going to be travelling at its fastest. This is where we're going to be moving through the golf ball. So grab yourself 2 more balls as a visual, and I want you to put them just the other side of this ball here. So in my mind, standing there, take it to the top. As the club's going up, I'm changing direction with that ripping of the grip, and as I'm coming down to the ball, I'm going to imagine that I'm not just hitting this ball, I'm hitting that ball and that ball. So I'm feeling like I'm travelling through the strike. And this club head will stay lower through the ball because I'm trying to pick up the other 2 balls as well. So the club head will stay lower. I will swing through down the target line for longer, keeping this club head nice and square through it. Remember, we're talking about controlling that club head and loft. So that thought of I'm going to go and swing through 3 golf balls keeps it sturdier for longer and keeps the speed at the bottom of the swing for longer. This is a great way to visualize divots as well. Okay, so when I talk to people that are good at hitting hybrids, I say you're probably a clipper. People that are good at hitting long irons, you're probably a digger. So in terms of divots, we need to feel like we're taking a divot, but it needs to be at the ball and through the ball, which is why this little thought process is brilliant for you. And when you're finishing that follow through, look at all my weight on my front foot. I'm sending it where I want to go. It's like, I want you to go that way. If I fall back here, it's like I'm hitting 3 balls behind it. All my weight's on my back foot. There's no purpose. If I stand here and say, where do I want to send the ball? You're going, well, up there and a bit to the right. If I stand there, that's where I want it to go. So it's all about swinging with speed, authority, purpose, and you're bossing the club head rather than it bossing you. So if you want to hit some shots with those balls there, you can. That feeling of I'm taking that one and imagining I'm taking them all too. Or you can move them out of the way. So ball position slightly further forward, swinging with some purpose, change your direction with that ripping of the grip, and then keep the pace, keep the momentum through the shot. That's how you hit long iron shots. Those are the keys to hitting long iron shots. Go give it a go. Thank you for watching this video. I've been Sophie Walker. This is the How Did I Do Golf Academy, and we'll see you again soon.